Welcome back, beautiful beings. In this episode, we are going to make mixed media buttons. You will need a 3-inch circle punch, and you'll need thick cardboard to punch out your buttons, and also a hole puncher, parchment paper, some ink and stamps, and some paint. And please don't forget to like the video. Okay, beautiful beings, I'm taking 4 of our 3-inch circle punches that we're going to make buttons out of, and I'm going to paint them up. This one is Territorial Beige, and I'm making sure I get the sides also. Okay, beautiful beings, this is what I'm up to. As you can see, this is tight when you punch them, and I gotta punch them with a small puncher because this one is shorter. See how it's shorter here? This goes in more, but it does leave a mark on the paper. So what I've been doing is putting this over it. This is my demo, and it might not fit right where I want. I move it up a little bit so the holes are like more in the middle. So if you don't get yours right, your demo, just do that, beautiful beings. And then I want this over here. Now it don't look like my holes are going to be right, but you get the idea. Let me see. Good enough. But these ones, I traced it. Okay? I traced the holes. I put one there. And then I moved it over so they're more even. So just line them up as best as you can. And then punch them out. And as you can see, I did take some Territorial Beige and some Tuscan Red. I don't know if this is going to work, right? This is parchment paper, okay? I did one with wax paper, but I think it's going to be a little blurry. See, it leaves a mark there, but it's alright. It's alright, beautiful things. I'm hoping this will cover it up. But I did do one on wax paper. This one is the Territorial Beige that I painted, okay? I glued down some wax paper, and then I let it dry, and then I stamped it up with some archive ink, and it is waterproof, jet black, but it took forever to dry, and it's still coming up, so I don't know if that's going to work. And then I have this gesso. It's clear, and it's really old. I went around the edge with it, so I don't know. I don't think this is going to work, but we'll try it still after the gesso dries, okay? But this is what we're going to do. I have this stamp, okay? I got it from Temu. It's upside down. The stamp is from Temu. If you like it, it's numbers, clear stamps, and I paid $1.97 for it, and I found it under scrapbooking. I just put in scrapbooking number stamps, and it came up, okay? So here's that. And you can use any stamps you want, beautiful beings, whatever you have. So I already put this stamp here, and I already put this stamp here. I just want to see if this is going to work. Okay, that's coming off. But I just wanted to see if it was going to work. So now, I'm going to take this stamp, and I'm going to ink it up with a Ranger jet black. Okay. And this is very old. It's like 10 years old and it still works, so there's that. I'm going to take this and put it over here. about there. And you can use whatever stamps you have. Alright, I just wanted to see, it showed up, but see how it's a little wet. It needs to dry. See that shimmery? That's where it's still wet. But it dries better on the parchment paper, okay? And I just wanted to see if I could stamp on that dark Tuscan red, okay? And it works, okay? So now I'm going to take this stamp, get it going the right way. I'm going to stamp this one up. There. If you go like this, before you put your paint down, you can see that you can cover two of them, okay? Now I have this little stamp. Is this the one? I wanted to get in spots like there, so I'm going to use my hand to do that. Stamp one side up so I don't get ink all over my hand. Then I'm just going to go in there like that, and then come over here and do that. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing up there. Okay, now I can put this back on a stamp and block like that. Just push it on this side because there's no ink. But I want to take this stamp now. Make sure it's going the right way. Let's see. Make sure it's straight. I'm just gonna make sure, you know, I put it down far enough so they're both gonna fit. There we go. And I'm gonna do it on that one. Look at that. Nice. Now I want something in there. So I think I'm just gonna do that. See if that comes off. It does. And then maybe this edge here, just in case we need it. And there. There. Oh, just in case, we'll put some there. Okay, beautiful things. I'm going to let these dry, but we should be able to fit two regular. Well, we're using these ones because they're plain. Okay, I'm going to be using these. I don't even know if we're going to have enough room now because they didn't go up far enough. So we might use one, and then we can use that for the other edge for a different project. But, you know, that gesso didn't dry yet. Not really. I gotta line this up where I had it, because that middle part is just coming right off that wax paper. It's right here, so I need to ink up right there, right where my finger is. So I'm gonna ink right in there and try to bring that back. I might go up in a little bit. I'm trying to avoid getting ink all over my hands, but it's alright. So I'm going to line this up where I had it. And I don't know if it'll ink good because I have that down now. But it was about right there. And I'm just going to push that down right in the middle to try to bring that back. And it did a little bit. This one might look crappy. It might look crappy, beautiful beings. And it's going to have to dry again. And I know it looks like a hot mess. I got eyelids. We're going to put eyelids in here. But we got to wait for everything to dry, and then we'll get 2 of these and perfectly have them wrapped around, because I don't think 2 are going to fit. And as you can see on the beige, the stamp doesn't go all the way down, so off camera I do add more stamp to the bottom of the beige color paint. I mean, if you have a heating tool, you can use that too. But all I'm going to do is cut around, so it might work with 2. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll use all of them. We'll use all of them, all the part, and see if it works. Then I decided while the gesso was drying, I'd just put territorial beige around it to hide the white. That way the paint and the gesso can dry together. Nail right in there. Be careful of that too, beautiful beings. Where's one at? When you're painting these, be careful, because right there I left a nail mark because I was holding it like this when I was painting it. So be careful of your nails if you have nails. Okay. I'm just going to take this and go like this around the edges. Okay, beautiful beings, I don't like the look of this button, so I just end up painting over the wax paper, over the stamp, and the edges and everything territorial beige. Okay, beautiful beings, I decided I do not like how this looks. So I got some rose gold metallic, and we're going to paint it all up with that. Okay. I feel like I got a piece of hair on my nose. Kit Kat wanted brushed. She kept yelling and driving me nuts, so I had to brush her real quick. So I'm just going to cover this whole thing. I don't know if... I might have to put a different color underneath it. I don't know. Because it's not covering that black. Here, let's do this. Do the edges just enough to get this off of here. Yeah, that's gonna... Is it mixing with it? No, it's not. Cool. I thought it was smearing the black, but it's not. So that's good. But let's just use the territorial beige. This is almost empty. I'm gonna paint the whole thing to cover the black, let it dry, and then I'm just gonna paint the whole thing with rose gold, and then I will be back, beautiful beings. I think it'll look a lot better. I'm just getting in here to cover up that black because it's going to show through the rose gold. Okay, the things we go through to learn what to do and what not to do in our crafts. Yeah. I think they'll cover the black good enough. And then when that's dry, I'll do the rose gold, and then I'll be back to show you. And we'll stamp it up again. Okay, beautiful beings. I didn't even show you how thick the cardboard was. It's this thick. I'm going to cut another one of these out. One for here, 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 and here. So I need 3 more. Because this one isn't as thick. See how that's thicker and that's not? But the reason I want these is because I want these buttons, and I will make the holes bigger. I'll show you how to do that now. Might as well when it's drying. But all you gotta do is take a pair of scissors, put them in a hole, and gently turn, and it'll make the hole bigger. Okay, for your eyelids. Okay, and I'm using eyelids just to reinforce because they're going to be. That one's perfect. Here, let's turn this one. See? Okay, that's all you gotta do. Do it very gently so you don't rip it more than you want. Okay, but these are gonna be so I can string like a ribbon, maybe a ribbon like that thick through, and they can be closures for a journal. Okay, that's what I'm making them for. Okay, beautiful beings. Okay, beautiful beings. I'm just gonna do black on this, I think, so I know it shows up on this stamp. Okay. Got this from Joann's a long time ago. It's Don Hauser. And it doesn't have a year on it. Oh, 2017, beautiful beings. And I want to make sure My 2 circles are straight across. Put it down. Looks really nice on here. It does, it does. All right, let's move that up to the side to dry. Now I'm bringing this in. I have, oh, that was, again, Archive Ink Jet Black Ranger. This one is Festive Berries. Festive Berries. And I'm going to stamp this on this one. I don't even know if you can get these stamps anymore. They're like antique like I am. Beautiful bangs. Yeah. Imagine feeling antique and being antique. There you go. Just enough. And I'm going to set this aside so it don't get smudged. And this is 2017 by Hampton Art, Donna Kavix. Wait a minute, this is 2015. That says 2017. So I don't know. So there's that. Cam and Chloe. Okay. Alright, now I got this stamp. This one's from Cam and Chloe too. 2015. And then again it says 2017. Maybe that's when they made it. Maybe they ditto. It says, maybe that's when they invented it. And that's when they made it. I don't know. There's that. Now, I got this new, and I hope this shows up. I'm going to have to do it again with black ink. Okay, I'm going to make sure the button's this way. I'm using Distress Oxide Wilted Violet. So let's see how this turns out, beautiful things, because I just got this. And I want this stamp to go this way. I just got it, beautiful beings, in my, where was it? Hobby Lobby. I got it, no, Joann's. I did a Hobby Lobby and Joann haul together. And I got this at Joann's. And it was the last one. And I only paid like $3 something for it. It might have been $4. I don't know, but it was cheap. And I'm glad I got it. Because like I said, it was the last one. It was the last one. And that's a really nice purple. I like it. But I'm doing it good. So make sure it prints down. Make sure that's in the middle. And like that. And again, that was Wilted Violet. I need to get more colors because I've been using the same colors for years. I've had these forever. I really have. So they have a year on them, but it may have been sitting 2018. Beautiful beings. And ink is still good on these. Okay? What's the year on this one? Sorry about the shakiness. The ink lasts forever. 2018 again. It's been sitting there. I don't know if it's been sitting on the shelf that long, but well, that one kind of didn't show up, but it kind of did. I like it that it's faded. I like it. And I can't do it again on top of it. I didn't realize that until I looked at the block stamp. I pushed more on the bottom, but I like it. It's got a fade stamp to it. But this should come down. Let's put this just right on top of the other ones. Let's see if this comes out. I bet it will. It didn't. It's wet though. I don't get it. Is it because it's parchment paper? I don't know. Let's try it on paper. Yep, right here. Let's try it on paper. Let's see if it comes down. Yeah. It shows up on the paper, but not the parchment paper. Huh. Weird. I don't know if these will still come off or not. Yep. But yeah, use a piece of paper to clean your stamps, beautiful things. Then you can use that for a pocket or something else. Oh, I like that. Here, let's do this side. Get the two colors going on. See? That looks pretty cool. You see all those in there? I didn't know it wouldn't go on this. I mean, it did, but barely. It's so weird. I don't want to come off on that. Okay, let's get these out of the way. Let's get these out of the way. I did want to mention, with these, I put the eyes in this one. And I want to mention, if you want to sand it off, just go the same way and sand it off. If you don't cut close enough, I already cut them out. Here they are. And I forgot to do the holes. Oh, and use Elena's glue. Because the parchment paper, if the cardboard's a little shiny, it wasn't as shiny as this side. See how shiny that is? But it was a little shiny. It didn't want to stick, so I did have to go around the edges and re-stick it with the tacky glue. Elena's, okay? So just putting that out there. So you don't have any problems, but this one needs a filer. See, and you can make it look even more grungy. Look at that, see? Just go the same way. Okay? I'm not doing it too much, though, because it's taking it off. And then it looks like I did it there, but I did not. If you remember, that white was already there. But that will tuck it around the edges nicely. But I wanted the holes bigger, and I don't know. I might not use them, but I have huge eyelets. And I gotta figure out a tool. I don't have the tool. It's when I was beginning crafting. I just saw stuff. And I wasn't thinking, I have these big ones. So if I can find something to squish them, and I have the backs for them, I will be doing bigger ones. But I need a puncher too that big. Because look at the difference. See? The hole's way bigger. And these would be perfect for buttons. Okay? So if you have one, and you have these eyes, you can use them, and those would be perfect for putting fabric in. Okay? Then you just put something on the back too. Just get your 3-inch circle punch and glue something on the back. If you want. You don't have to. I'm not going to, because I'm just going to put them down as is. But that's what I wanted them for, was to have bigger ones and put fabric in. And I wasn't thinking, because I don't have nothing to push mine down. But that would be really good for those. Right. And these, before I glued it, I forgot to do the holes. So I'm just going to gently put this in here and poke through. And gently put that one in there and poke through. Okay. Then we're going to push it back through that side. Okay. Just turn it a little bit. I don't know why I put those back. I was thinking maybe black on this one. I don't know. Because I put these colors on these ones. And that one, I don't know. Didn't want to reach. We are memory keepers. Did not want to reach. This one does not poke holes. So if I were you, if you buy one of these, make sure you get the one that pokes holes too. And see if you can get it. This is longer also. See? And that's great, but I don't know. I just don't know the settings for those things. I'll be honest. I haven't, like, really looked into it. Right, I need these. I need the ones for these. I already got those colors. So, I don't know. What would a yellow look like? Or maybe I'll just do gold, because I did gold on these, on this one. I don't know if you see that. Yeah. So let's just do gold again, because I got lots of gold. Put gold in this one. softer gold. And see, the hole's not really that big enough, so I have to push it to the right. Now I need one that matches this. I think these are all the same. They're not the same. Some I spray painted. I forgot. Yeah, I spray painted these. They were white. I don't know if you see that. They were white. So if you want, you can buy them white. If you have spray paint, use up your spray paint and just spray paint them. That's what I did. Beautiful things. Oh, I need some for these. I need some for these. And I don't have purple ones. Put that on my list of things. So we're going to use white ones. Or I could use black ones. I'm putting that black one here for the other one. And here's the brown one. I want white. There you go. I'm sorry the video is so long, beautiful beings. But it is what it is. Alright, what color here? Let's put black in this one. I don't want to use black ones, but I thought they blended in with these ones too much, so I didn't put black ones on this because of the stamp pattern. So we'll put them in here. And what's the other color we got? Pink. I don't have any pink ones, but I have red ones. How about that? Did that look bad? I need to put that on my list, but I don't even know what size to order, beautiful beings. It's the first time I ever ordered them. They were this size. And apparently they were the wrong size. But I can still use them. We used them for the other buttons. The smaller buttons. Yeah, I like the red, I guess. We're going to go with red. Yeah, I need to get these other colors. There we go. So we got them. And then I put it on this setting with a small one and that one. And it seemed to work, so. Squish it down. See, but it's leaving a mark. So I'm going to change it to this one. I thought that one would leave a mark. That's why I switched it to that one. So let's see if this one gets one. This won't even reach it. Are you kidding me right now? That will not reach it. This one, it's probably not going to reach. No. I don't know how they did it in the olden days. I know they took a hammer. So I guess I'm going to have to do that, like the olden days. You'd see people in the, I don't know if you've ever seen the videos, but there's people with a hammer. I have this other tool, but I really need to get it out and play with it. That one reached. I must have put them too close to that one too close in. I don't know. But yeah, I have this other tool. I'll get it out and see if it works. Those worked. Kind of messy looking, but they worked. I don't understand why I have such a problem with those. Alright. But there's that. I'm going to let the ink dry. I was going to Mod Podge over these. I don't need to because of the parchment paper. I think it, and it feels so nice. Beautiful things. But I'm going to let these dry and then go get that tool and see if I can get that one down. Because that is not going to go in. I cannot reach that. I'll try it this time because I pushed it over in the hardboard. There, that solved that problem. But here they are. They're not done, but let's look at that so far. But I'm going to let the ink dry a little bit. Ah, see, because I smeared it. Why didn't I just let it dry? That's the only one it smeared. That's because that one was shiny. So that one smeared. But it's alright. It just looks old, vintage. That's what we're going for. Old and vintage, beautiful beings. But these turned out beautifully. I love them. Right. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna sew around some of them. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do and then I'll come back. I want to put stuff around these. Here I have some pink rope from Joann's way back when you could buy stuff there for $1, the lace and stuff. But I put it around the pink one. Okay, around the edge. I just think putting stuff around the edge makes the button just pop, and the stamp and the inside of the button just pop right out. Okay, this one I'm going to put some Dollar Tree Jot Pearls stickers on here. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward because it does take me a while. And you got to tear them off the strip that they're already on. Okay, beautiful beings. Okay, beautiful beings. I want to add an edge. I just think it looks better with an edge, seeing the button so big. So I'm just going to take some Tuscan Red and just go around the edges. You can also take a little bit of gesso and mix it with paint if you want, or just use the gesso and then paint over it like I did on the first button. But I'm just going to do it this way. I just want an edge. I just think it makes the button pop more when it has a decorative edge or just a paint edge around it. I think it makes the stamp come out more, and it just gives it more dimension and detail. Then I decided I just wanted to do one of our mixed media buttons that we'd made with a parchment. So I'm just going to put some Tuscan Red around that. And now I have rose gold, and I'm just going to do another one of our mixed media buttons with rose gold. And then these two I'm going to sew around, and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, beautiful beings, I wanted to show you them done, and I just took stuff randomly to show you. You put it through. If you're going to use it for a button, just put little less in and then glue it down like that, so you can glue it on your projects however you want. And if you want, you can punch out another 3-inch circle and glue it on the back. Use the same thing I put around just to show you. You can use that for inside, and you can go in and out of the eyes as many times as you want. Beautiful beings. I'm going to show you close up. This is the one I got a little purple on, but it's fine. Okay, so there's that one. And then I have these. I just put some twine cord in it. Okay, I put brown in that one just to show you what it looks like. And I went in 3 times. You can go in and out as many times as you want. And then this one, I put like a not burgundy, maroon color in this one. There's a close-up of that print stamp. But I think they turned out very nice and vintagey. I just randomly grabbed stuff so you can see what they look like with different cord in them. Hey, use this cord for this one, because I'm not sure what project I'm going to use them on, or what little journal I made. There's this one. I think they look awesome. I love how they turned out. This one, I used that one stamp. This stamp, I did it off camera. And you can see a hint of it in there. And I did go around that with paint also, where the eye is, the eyes. Okay. And this one I sewed around. And this one could go this way, or it can go that way. So think of that when you're stamping, which way you want to go. And put your holes in first. That way you know. And then, yeah, this one I sewed around too. I already showed you this one with a cord through it. And then this one I got this on clearance at Hobby Lobby. It was in my video. Merchants 41. Romaine shade tub tape, white. I got this so I can color it any color I want. And I'm going to color it yellow. Let's see how, and I cut it. It's this thick. Okay. And I cut off because I'm going to color it yellow to match these flowers. I found this bag. 2 bags at Dollar Tree. And I love this print. But I want to do a spring journal cover. And I could even put a little bit of Easter in it. But I'm going to color this yellow. Okay? I got like 3 of these, and that's why I got it. So I can color it any color I want. So it'll be yellow, and then it will go around the bag. Like this. And I could put it to the side, I could put it in the middle, I could put it over here, and then I can tie it right here. Okay, beautiful beings? Please like the video, and if you want more, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video and you got inspired to make some mixed media buttons. Do it yourself, beautiful beings. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful everything.